Alright, we haven't sent out a free pick in a long time. We started experimenting with those live tweets. But I'm going to try to get back into the free picks at least once a week. So there's some charts that are pretty decent right now. Now, things have been really slow up until earnings season next week. I have a feeling it's going to continue to be slow, but got a couple good ideas. We have, let's see, 1, 3, 6, 7 picks on our member page for our members in our live chat room for Wednesday. And I'll give you a couple of them today just to show you what we're looking at. So one is Nutrisystem. Now this is a little thinner in volume than I usually call, but whenever you find a stock that kind of has an anomaly like this huge gap here, then it becomes interesting because it could get going. Then there's the high after the day it gapped down. Here's a little bit of a lower high, and it's trying to form a little kind of a flag pattern here. And so over Tuesday's high, I'm going to give you the price here, 1443. A good chance it could get through 1457. So 1443 and 1458 are two catalysts that if it gets through both of those, it could make a run towards this 1486 and maybe even head up into the gap. So we have what we call stacked catalysts, and the first catalyst that we're going to be watching in our live chat room tomorrow will be 1443. Now keep in mind, if the market gaps up and down, up or down significantly, this probably will too, in which case it'll be a no trade, and we may look for a subsequent different style entry as the day unfolds. But as it stands now, this is all assuming a fairly normal open. We'll be looking to enter NTRI at 1443, hoping that can get us to 1458 and then maybe make a move up towards 1487 and start filling the gap. It could be a nice trade. We always watch the market. If the market's hitting new lows at the time, we won't, at the time it triggers, we won't take it. Usually if it triggers in the first 5 minutes, we won't take it. So, there are stipulations, but that's why we'll do a follow-up video and show you what we did on Wednesday with Nutrisystem, if anything at all, kind of an after-the-fact teaching tool. And kind of a strange-looking one. This is another pick from our 7 that's on the member page. And remember, we add some when in the pre-market gappers and such too for our members. But for now, we have 7 picks. And again, I'm going to give you 2 of them. One was Nutrisystem. The other one, ABAT, extremely weird-looking chart here. Just got killed about a week ago, then gapped down the next day, but then it's had support ever since. You can see where they started buying, and it's almost straight across here. So going to 15-minute candles, there's, you can see that big sell-off. See the big sell-off right there, and then the bounce. And look at that, just straight line almost ever since. I'm going to zoom in a little bit now. The high of the day of the bounce was 211. Today's high, 210. So really like this thing if it can break today. Long base today. Then when I say today, I mean Tuesday. I'm making this video on Tuesday evening. Long base after hitting 210. So we're going to put this on watch for tomorrow. 211 is a catalyst. Is our trigger price. If it hits 211, I'm going to buy it. I'll probably have a stop below this base. So probably 204 or maybe a more obvious 199. One of those two. Again, it's all going to depend on assuming a fairly normal open somewhere near the close today. And then, 212 and the high of the bounce on the day it sold off is 217. So you've got 211, 212, and 218 are 3 numbers that if it can get through all 3 of those, we could get a really nice move higher. And that would be a nice percentage move. Anywhere even up in the 220s, 230s is a very nice percentage move on a $2 stock. So that's 2 of our 7 picks we have on our member page for tomorrow. And as always, we will follow up with a follow-up video tomorrow night to let you know if we traded either one of these and how we traded them, kind of an after-the-fact teaching tool. And in our video, we'll talk about anything else that we traded in our live trading chat room on Wednesday as well. So we'll talk to you tomorrow night. Have a good night.